Hey everyone, my name is Steve Janiszak, Market Center Tech Trainer at the Keller Williams in Maplewood, New Jersey. This time I'm back again for day 3 of the Learn KW Command challenge that I'm putting together for you guys on my YouTube channel. So in this challenge, or class if you want to call it that, I am going to show you guys how to create a contact, how to enter a single contact in your KW Command database. So for this, we're going to go over here to the applet that is your contacts over here. And in case you guys don't already know, I like to always remind you guys that you can click on the KW logo up here to bring about the word for whatever applet that it is that you're trying to get to. So for this, we're going to go to contacts. Okay, and once you're in your contacts, you will then go over to the top right here, where it says add a contact. Okay, and this is where you're going to add all the contact information. So this is great if you have an open house and you have a bunch of contacts on a piece of paper that you are going to manually input. It's also good if you just have a few contacts, lying around that you want to just get in there right away instead of trying to enter them in through your import option or through other options here on command. So for manually adding a contact, in the first box, you're going to put the contact's full name. So for example, we'll put Jane Smith. And then you can add a relationship as well. So if you wanted to put that contact's spouse, father, mother, son, there's a whole bunch of different labels here that you could add to this. And you can attach a spouse to the contact. Okay, I'm going to close that and remove it real quick. And then beneath that, you're going to see the primary email. So this is going to be the primary email that's going to show up in the contact and command on your main screen. And then you can label it as personal, work, or other. So for example, here we'll say it's a personal, and we're going to call it Jane Smith at yahoo.com. And then primary phone number can be, again, personal. It could be home, mobile, cell, work, or other. So we'll just leave it personal for now. Actually, let's pretend it's a mobile number. And we'll make up a random number here. So we'll say 201-749-2548. Just random number. And then down here you can say lead source, select from list or select from contacts. And then down here you can actually specify a specific lead source that this contact might have come from, originated in. And you can also type in your own lead source as well. So you could say farming. Your farming contacts, your farming clients, whatever you want to say. However you want to create your own custom lead source, you would type in what it is you want and then hit create custom source. And then that would add that to the list of lead sources that are available. And then beneath that, you're going to want to mark it as a lead. So let's pretend this is a lead. So I'll hit mark as lead. And then finally, one of the most important aspects of adding contacts to your command is to make sure that they are tagged. So you want to click on the tag option here, and you can see all the tags that are already here. And if the tag that you want is not already in the list, just as with the lead source option, you can actually type out the tag. So you could say new buyer, for example. Whatever you want to put for a new tag, hit create custom tag, and then that will be a tag that you can use. It'll come to the drop down list, and you can use that tag going forward for subsequent new buyers or whatever is the tag that you want to create. So for this, I'm just going to say buyer, and that should already be here, so I'm just going to check off buyer. And you can also put multiple tags to a single contact as well, which is important if it, this tag, the contact could be a buyer, it could be somebody you want to talk to very soon. You could say contact soon, whatever you want to do, just to basically group your contacts. Because the idea behind tagging is that you can group the contacts. So for example, if you wanted to send a mass email to all your buyers, you could filter out all the buyers in your contacts, put them on a list for the email, and then just send out an email to all those people. Okay, and now we're going to hit add more information, additional contact information. Again, it's very straightforward. So you could say preferred method of contact, whether it's email, phone number, text message, or do not contact. You can add additional emails, additional phone numbers. You can add more by hitting this plus button too if there's even more emails and phone numbers that you want to add. You could put the street address. So we'll pretend this person lives here at the office. So I'll type in the office address. I just put in 181 Maplewood. The addresses pop up as you go, so that's the top address right here. So I'm going to click that. And then you could also say same as mailing address. You can add more addresses. You can add social media profiles. They have social media profiles in here that even I haven't necessarily heard of. Well, a couple of them I haven't heard of. But you can add as many social media profiles as you want. And that's also good, so that way if you wanted to connect with your client on social media, you could do so. Finally, we're going to go to the About section here. And you can type in the legal name. You can put a brief description, maybe some notes about the contact and a description. And then you can also put the contact's birthday and home anniversary. So these are important because there are smart plans in Command that are set up to work with birthdays and home anniversaries. So for example, if you put your client's home anniversary in here and you attach them to the smart plan that works with home anniversaries, when their home anniversary hits, you can set it up so that client will automatically receive an email or a text message congratulating them on their home anniversary. And once they're on that smart plan, you don't have to worry about it. As soon as that date hits, that either that text or email will go out and it'll be all done. And finally, you can do more relationships down here. You can add company name and job title. And then at the very end, there's a section for custom. So you can add custom fields as well. Once you're finished, you'll hit create contact. Okay, and once the contact is created, we're then going to go up here to filters. And because we set this contact up as a lead, I'm going to hit leads only up here in the filters. I'm going to hit apply. Okay. And now you'll see I've done some other, I guess, dummy contacts, if you want to call it that. So you'll see here there's a couple of, they're all lead sources that I created. So you'll see the L here next to Jane Smith, the contact we just created. And if you hover over it, it'll say lead. And then if you click on it, you will see the contact here. And you'll see the phone number, the email address, and we added, because it's very important to add a address to your contact if you can, because that will actually allow you to utilize the neighborhoods functionality inside the contact, which I will go through in a subsequent video, because I can spend a whole video just explaining to you guys how the neighborhoods work. So that is a very important aspect of the contact that you want to make sure that you have. And there's the contact. So that is how you add a single contact manually into your database in KW Command. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I'm more than happy to help you get your contacts all set up in your database. Thank you guys for watching.